Hello, welcome to High Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today we're going to do another board game unboxing. This is from an expansion to Shadows of Brimstone. It's called Frontier Town Expansion, and it's the expansion when you visit after your adventures in City of Ancients or Forbidden Fortress or the Swamp expansion there. Swamps of Jargarno, or any other adventures. After you complete your mission, you go to a town, and this helps to broaden that a bit because that was rather generic. You just went to the same town over and over again. This adds small, medium, and large towns, as well as different types of towns, such as frontier towns, mining towns, sea towns, river towns, things like that. So it adds a lot of variety, plus it adds some quests to it, such as shootouts and stuff that occur in towns and everything. So this was a highly rated expansion and can be used after every adventure. So it's very applicable and probably one of the best expansions for Shadows of Brimstone, or expansions period for a board game. But again, it's by Flying Frog Productions, Jason C. Hill. So let's check it out. So alright, so towns on the Old West frontier are full of danger and adventure around every corner. The Frontier Town expansion allows players a deeper and richer town experience between adventures, adding new types of towns to find, such as Plague Town, Outlaw Town, or Mutant Towns, 6 new town locations to visit, such as Street Market, Sheriff's Office, Indian Trading Post, or Smuggler's Den, a new expanded travel chart, which is another good thing, because I think the old chart was only I want to say it was from 11 to 66, I think it was, so this one's a lot bigger than that, as you'll see. A new expanded travel chart in a deadly new ranged enemy, bandits. So there's a new enemy in here too, for use both down in the mines as well as in town. With this expansion, heroes also have the opportunity to play out our adventures in the frontier town itself, using the new town adventure board. So there's a new board with it too. Heroes can protect the townsfolk while battling demons in the streets, have a shootout with bandits trying to rob the local bank, or find themselves in a duel at high noon. With loads of new charts, cards, counters, missions, and the new bandit enemies, you'll never know what to expect when you visit a frontier town in Shadows of Brimstone. Okay, so again, 1 to 4 players, ages 12 and up, and it adds 90 to 180 minutes. So it adds a little bit of more game time, and if you do adventures in there, it adds more to that too. So there you go. So let's check it out. And this is the first of many expansions that we still have not unboxed yet. This is probably the first major expansion that we've unboxed. I think it is the first expansion that we've unboxed, because the other ones were core sets. Frontier Town, Forbidden Fortress, the Swamps of Jargarno, and the City of Ancients were all base game charts. And this is a first expansion, full big box expansion that we've done. All right. Oops, that's not going to stay up probably. It's a little top heavy. All right, so let's take a look and see what we got here. All right, so here's the Adventure Town book, which is the front cover basically, and with credits and new side bag tokens on the back here. So it looks like it's got, what is it, spice, potions, hatchet, lantern oil, exotic herbs, tequila, and a fine cigar. So some new tokens. So that's cool. Alright, so let's take a look here. So this is our overview, game contents right here. And expanded towns. So there's some different games you can play when you're inside the saloon too, and inside the gambling den, I think it's called. It's a gambling something. Hall maybe. And there are some of the new how to construct the towns and everything. You're going to roll for a small, medium, or large town, and then roll for what type of town it's going to be. So the Devil's Wheel, it's a game you can play, kind of a little bit of a dexterity game. Bandits, all about the bandits. Town Adventure Board. Line of sight, that kind of stuff in the towns. New missions, so it looks like you get 6 new missions. Shootout in the streets, hanging high. Shootout in the streets, I know J-Play has one of that, I think. Hanging high, bank robbery, jailbreak, town overrun, and high noon duel, which is a solo thing there. And these are the ones. These are very similar type missions as far as the explanation goes. As to some of the uses some of the tokens and everything, some of the counters. Bank robbery, that's a real fun one. I think I watched, is it Board Game TV? I think it did one on that, and Solo Gamer or something like that. Solo Board Gamer. I think he's the same guy, but he did. I think he did it on his Board Game TV channel, the bank robbery one. Jailbreak. Actually, Jailbreak is the one that J-Play did, because I recognize that token there. But so you got to defeat a bunch of bandits, and then guys got to flee after being freed. Town overrun. And High Noon Solo, that's a solo mission there. Expanded travel chart, so let's see what it goes through here. D36 travel chart. So it looks like it goes up to 66. I don't think it, maybe it didn't go that high in the original game. It might have only gone to like 36 or 33 or something like that. So not sure exactly what that did. Well, it might be, oh, I know what it went. It went 3 to 18. That was it. 3 to 18, because there's 3 D6s you rolled. So in this one you roll 2 D6s, but it goes from 11 to 66. That's it. So yeah, so 30 more. And then it gives you a painting guide to how to paint the bandit guys, which we've pretty much painted our guys. We primed them and all in black, but we haven't really painted them. We do have some of the Shadows of Brimstone paint sets, but hopefully maybe during this Christmas season or during the winter time here, we'll get to that. There we go. And that's the back cover there. So let's take a look at the tokens here. So there's that devil's whatever dexterity thing, and this is a horse and buggy, looks like here. I mean horse and carriage there, which probably takes place in one of the missions. And here are some of the townsfolk here, which you got to protect in some of the missions. And this looks like a hatchet. And that is an updated unwanted attention. Oh, unwanted attention markers. Okay. And it looks like maybe some gold from the bank there. They're the horses. Some standee type horses. Well, flat horses. And there's the for the gallows there for one of the hanging quests. Alright, pretty cool. And here are your new town locations here. So some of the old ones like General Store, Church, and Sheriff's Office. Smuggler's Den is a new one, I think. Frontier Outpost, I think that's a different new one. Doc's Office, that's an old one. Indian Trading Post, that's a new one. Street Market, I think that's a new one. Saloon, that's an old one. Blacksmith, old one. Mutant Quarter, that's a new one. And Gambling Den. Gambling Hall. And some of the new tokens for, looks like you have your shootout tokens. That's for some of the missions. I know it's at least used in the jailbreak one. Probably some of the other ones. Fine cigar. So that's cool. You have exotic herbs, spices, lantern oil. So that's cool. Potions. And tequila. So I apologize if it's a little bit dark. It's a little dark on my screen, but it might just be on the recording end of it. It might be fine in your end, but yeah. So these are the different town tokens there, and it's going to be depending upon if it's a small, medium, or large town. It's going to have a different amount of tokens, and they're all going to be different. Okay, let's take a look at the board here. So the board, very similar if you have any of the other Flying Frog games like Touch of Evil and Indiana Jones ones there. Yeah, it's escaping my memory now. But pretty much just like any of those. This is a nice big board here. I like it. And it's kind of, I think I got it upside down, but I'll have to show it to you there. So there is one of these is the bank. I'm not sure which one is which. It looks like a gambling bar there, or the saloon. I think the bank is to the left there. Yeah, so just some different buildings there, and you can have the shootouts here out in the middle here, so pretty cool. Alright, and then you have your bandit figures here, so a few 6 bandit figures here to put together. So they don't look too bad. They look like they're all one piece, so just got to mount them to the glue them to the stands, and that's pretty much it, and then prime them and paint them. So pretty good detail in these. With your 6 bases in there. And then you have your enemy cards here. So looks like they have an initiative of 5, size medium, ability shootout, bandit pistols, reduced attack, ranged attack. So range is 6, shots 3, damage 2. And then you have your hail of bullets, which is a special ability. Bandit range to hits of 6, cost 3 hits each. Movement of 6. Escape of 3, ranged 5+. Melee 4+. Combat 2, damage 2. Defense of 3, health of 3, experience 15. And then you have your elite abilities, which is number 1 is Rustlers, +5 health. Heavy Dusters, +1 defense and +2 health. Thieves, +2 initiative. Also, any hero that, takes 1 or more wounds from an adjacent bandit must lose 1 Darkstone or $100. Fourth one is Darkstone Sights. Bandits are +2 to shots with their range attack. Ooh. Cutthroats, all bandits' attacks and damage are now +1. And lastly, Gunfighters, range to hit is now 4+. So that's just the regular side. And the brutal side, you got shootout. Yeah, I'll let you guys read this if you can. So they have more shots, a little bit more defense. Range is a little bit better now, 4+ instead of 5+. Combat and damage are both 3 instead of 2. Health is 8 instead of 6. Defense is the same, but experience is 60. And then you have your elite abilities there. So I'll let you hone in this. Hopefully you can see that all right. Apologize if you can't. There you go. That looks like that'll show up all right. All right, and then you have your different types of towns. So this is pretty cool. So one of them is the River Town. So I'll try to read that top part there. Known for being a center of trade and commerce, a river town is a bustling something of gamblers. I didn't bring my glasses. I should have brought my glasses, sorry. something of gamblers, merchants, and thieves. Hive of gamblers, merchants, and thieves. Traders came from far and wide to find the latest in exotic goods. So, different things. Thriving market. The Rivertown always includes a street market location. A riverboat. A river town always includes a gambling hall as an extra location in town. So you get an extra location in addition to how many you normally have. So it's +1 there. Wealthy town. Wealthy town. All prices in town are +$10. Also, whenever a hero gains gold from gambling, selling an item, or selling a Darkstone shard, they gain an extra $10. That's good. And then river travel. When finished in town, you may take a boat up the river to a different area. If rolling randomly for your next mission, you may roll twice and choose which mission to play. That's cool. Also, each hero may start in a new adventure with 1 extra grit. Ooh, so Rivertown, a lot of good pluses on that one. Special rules for that. And then in the back here is just basically, these are daily events that occur in river towns. So, Overboard, news from downriver, famous gambling town. There's something in the water, flooding, and I've got what you need. And then extra options, you can work at the docks, find work on the docks, and Black Market Alley. So some cool things. Definitely add some variety there. And you have Plague Town. I can't imagine this one being too fun. When a town is hit by a cursed plague, it is more than just the people that fill it. The wood begins to rot. Morale begins to rust. Or metal begins to rust, sorry. And stone to crumble as far as supernatural death lingers in the air. As long as supernatural death lingers in the air. Helping the Forsaken in Plague Town always includes a docks office location and a church location. Keep your distance. Unwanted attention markers are ignored while in Plague Town. And the plague, anytime a hero rolls a 7 on a location chart, that hero has a brush with the plague. Roll a d6, then you have different results here. D6, you roll a 1, roll on the injury table. 2, discard 1 item with D3 side bag tokens as they rot away before your eyes. 3, 4, take D6 wounds, ignoring defense. 5 and 6, take 2d6 horror hits as you witness a ghastly effects around you. So some nasty stuff there. And then you have your daily events here. Bring out your dead from Monty Python. That's funny. Building Decay. The Sisters of Sorrow. It's the End of Days. Dire Strain, and Seen the Worst of It. And then extra options are Tend to the Sick, Experimental Medical Supplies, Darkstone Salve, so that's Salve, that's a medical gear thing, and Plague Leechers. Some cool, interesting things there. And you have a Mutant Town. Shunned from society, those who have become mutated by the corrupting influence of the void, sometimes band together to form their own towns on the frontier. So refuge for those who are different. A mutant town always includes a mutant quarter location representing all the back streets and small shops in town. On the fringe, a mutant town never includes a frontier outpost location. Distrust. Heroes do not gain unwanted attention for mutations they have. Instead, any hero with no mutations at all gains 2 unwanted attention markers as they enter town. Something in the water. At the start of each day in town, the hero takes 1 corruption hit and then receives 1 grit for use in town. And in the back here, we have daily events. The Scafford Gang. That's cool. You're our hero. What's gotten into you, boy? Yeah, we definitely want to try to get the Scafford Gang. It's one of the we don't have yet. Tainted Well, Mutant Plague, and Rejuvenating Spirits. Extra options. Go to work in the city, so that's a way to earn money there, I think. Real Worker Supplies, Darkstone Blasting caps, that's an item. Explosive. Gear. And rail spike. Gear exploration. Cool. And then you have your haunted town. Some towns have a dark history that never can truly escape. In some cases, a shadowy past comes back to haunt them. Literally. Angry ghosts. At the end of each day in town, each hero must make a Spirit 5+ test as they are assaulted by malevolent specters in the night. If passed, they gain 10 XP. If failed, take D6 horror hits. Also, one for every hero rolled. Also, for every one a hero rolled during the Spirit test, they take 1 corruption hit as they are tainted by the curse of the town's dark past. Breaking the curse. For our next adventure, the heroes may go on a hunt to try to break the curse affecting the town unless the town is destroyed. To do this, play the search party basic mission. Instead of looking for a missing townfolk, the heroes are trying to break the curse. At the end of the mission, roll to see if it is too late as normal. If it is too late, the mission counts as failed. If not, the mission is successfully completed and the hero gains 50 XP and a draw a gear card, a reward from the grateful townspeople. Then you have your back here is the daily events, possession, moving sail, vicious specters, sickly mist, warning from beyond, and weeping statue. By cursed artifacts, limit 1 per town stay, so it's different effects. Deadly curse, leeching curse, bad luck curse, or just their imagination. Then you have your town ruins. As are not uncommon, an entire town to face catastrophe on the frontier, be it from a void twister sweeping through town, being overrun by demons or bandits, or burned to the ground by fire. Rumble and ruined. At the start of each town state, roll a d6 for each location slot in town. On the roll of 1, 2, or 3, the location is destroyed. Ooh. In the back here, daily events, cult uprising, location rebuilt, construction accident, movement in the rubble, dust storm, and what lies beneath. And extra options, help to rebuild and search the rubble. Okay, Railtown. This is another good one, I think. Many towns on the frontier are connected by a network of rail lines and with trains bringing fresh supplies, fresh faces, and news from the back east on a daily basis. Fresh supplies. At the start of each day in town, each hero may draw a gear card that is a special deal to find offered by a street vendor. The card may be purchased from that hero for its listed value plus 100. Treat no listed value as 0. If not purchased, discard the gear card. Hustle and bustle to draw 2 daily event cards in each day in town. And rail travel. When finished in town, you may take a train to a different area. If rolling randomly for your next mission, you may roll twice. And so this is kind of like the riverboat one. And choose which mission to play. Also, each hero may start his next adventure fully healed in both health and sanity. So that's cool. In the back here, we have daily events. The Hell Train, news travels fast. The U.S. Army train. Oh, they'll pay. Train robbery. And epic big city reporter. Extra options are send a telegraph. It costs $50. And rob the train. If you're an outlaw, you can do that. A couple more left. Outlaw Town. A wretched den of thieves, smugglers, and cutthroats. Outlaw towns are settlements that have fallen into lawless chaos. With no sheriff, the town is run by the toughest outlaw of the hour. Wretched Hive, the Outlaw Town always includes a smuggler's den location. Outlaw Town never includes a sheriff's office location. Also, all the law heroes are considered to be wanted while in town, though they do not gain the keyword outlaw. And all other heroes made newer wanted. Scum and villainy. At the start of every day in the town, hero must roll a d6. On a roll of 1 or 2, the hero gains an unwanted attention marker. Then you have your daily events, the Wild West, the Tales of Mischief, That Does It, Taking Notice, Hold Up, and Spread the Wealth. And then you have extra options, Rescue a Kidnapping Victim, and Highly Illegal Ammo. You can purchase that for $300, gear and ammo. And finally you have your Mining Town, which is boom towns that spring up practically overnight in any area found to be rich in gold and darkstone. These mining towns attract folk from all over, eager to find their fortune. Well supplied, a mining town always includes a general store location. Everything sold at the general store is minus $25 to a minimum of $25. Rich gold local deposits. The mines in this area are booming during the next adventure. While in the mines, anytime a hero finds gold, they gain plus 10 extra. And anytime a hero finds darkstone, they gain 1 extra shard. That's cool. Void activity. The massive boom in local mining has uncovered countless new portals, releasing all manner of creatures and evil to find a way to the surface. When rolling to see if there is a town event at the end of each day in town, roll an extra die. Either roll may trigger a town event. Ooh, boy. So twice as likely to have a town event happen. If a town event is triggered, set the darkness state back to 1. Track as normal. And finally in the back, daily events. Darkstone explosion, darkstone overflowing, blast mining accident. We found something strange, dust, and it came from down deep. Extra options, purchase darkstone. You can purchase it. It costs 150 each. Mining tools. You have darkstone pick, which is a gear and hand weapon, and then you have sifting pen, which is $200, which is gear. Alright, so those are the different types of towns you can have. And then you have your, of course, your location charts for each one. So the gambling hall. So some location events. You can have assassination attempt. I say they're chase cheating me. Sorry, mister. Laughter, cheers, and sadness. Everyone's a winner. Drinks and cigars all around. High stakes bet. And you can purchase whiskey or cigars and your fancy clothing. And on the back of that, you can do entertainment. 5-card draw poker, brimstone craps, the devil wheel, that's what I showed you before. Gambling hell, cashier and purchasing items. Cash and darkstone, rob the gambling hall, that's for outlaws. Devil's own, and then cheaters hold up pistol, performer or showman only. And gambler's gun, performer or showman only, and darkstone power grip. So some different things in there. Here's the Indian trading post. Oops, sorry. Spirits, so location events, spirits running amok, possessed shaman, unfriendly welcome, drumming, dancing in a bonfire, trade opportunities, animal messenger, one with the spirits. And then you have tribal medicine men, spirit cleansing, vision quests you can go on, those are free. And then you have purchase items in darkstone, paint, glyphs, Indian hatchet. So these are for tribal, travel, or frontier only. Feathered hatchet, same thing. Tribal, traveler, or performer only. Throwing hatchet, glyph of the buffalo, war glyph, death glyph, and then you have tribal tents, where only if you're tribal or scout heroes can go. Bows, tribal arrows, snake siren belt, cavalry jacket, scout bag, and medicine bag. And then you have your mutant quarter. Location events, writhing mass of flesh, one of us, real workers strike, little thief, street beggars, rickety buildings and deformities galore, mutant saloon, party in the streets, street vendor, preaching in faith, a few new tricks. And things you can get there is going to be community, mutant surgeon, so I think you can have mutations removed. Meet with the revolutionaries, that's free. Visit a mutant prophet. Whiskey, you can purchase whiskey, bandages, dynamite, hooded cloak, extractor, rail hammer, void child pistol, brace of 3 pistols, and rail spike driver. Street market, location events, blood sacrifice, swamp, slug stampede, held up, market prices up, hogs and horse thieves, market prices down, fortune teller, lucky streak, and race deal. Purchase items, You have Far East Potion, exotic herbs, rare spices, or refined lantern oil. That's the lantern oil one. And then this is you can buy bathhouse. You can sell Darkstone here at the street market. Street gambling, purchase items, and you have hats, ornate pistol, butcher's blade, red dragon infection, horses, clothing and equipment. So some similar stuff to like other markets. Sheriff's office. So you have your jailbreak, corrupt sheriff, insane ramblings, cold hard justice, telegraph. We need 6 men, legendary outlaw, and then you have wanted posters, sheriff's bounty, pay off your warrants, wanted poster, clothing and equipment, different types of clothing and equipment, executioner shotgun, interrogate prisoner, become deputize. So some similar things. And then you have law and order stuff that you can only do in a law and order. You have badges, peacekeeper pistol, the Punisher, join a manhunt, and escort prisoner transfer. I think similar to the other ones in Sheriff's Office. Smuggler's Den. Location events have arrived in town just before you did. It's a raid. What you're looking at, boy. Drunken debauchery and veiled threats. A big man. Honor among thieves. One less job. And then you have your purchase items. Black Alley Dog. Black Market Goods. And then you have your other items. Illegal ammo. Tequila. Smuggler's Holdup Pistol, which is a performer, outlaw, or showman only. Buy a round of shots. Down a dark road. And then you have your Smugglers and Thieves only. Outlaw Heroes only. Join a bank heist. Rustle Cattle. Steady Contacts. Outlaw Pistol. Sawed-off Shotgun. And clothing and equipment. I think this is the last one here. Visit the campsite. So this is just other campsite ones. Probably similar to the other campsite ones. I'm not going to read each one of them off, but if you like to look at those, you can. You can read those. Apologize if you can't. And then Newtown rules. Okay, so there's different things and new rules and stuff. I want attention and different gambling things. And then here are the different sizes of the town. So this one's a small town. So it only has 4 locations. Hotel is 10 and campsite is free to stay. And then the back of this is a medium-sized town. So 6 locations for this. And same price as 10 and free. And then finally the last one is the large-sized town, which are 8 locations and hotels 10, campsite free. And then the back of these are new travel in towns, so the different expanded travel, small, medium, and large towns. So small town, each hero adds a travel hazard on the D6, roll a 1, 2, or 3. Medium towns, each hero automatically adds a travel hazard. And large town, each hero automatically adds a travel hazard and rolls a D6. On a roll of 1 or 2, the hero adds an additional travel hazard. Specialty town types, this is how you roll for different types. So 6, 7, 8 is standard, everything else is a specialty type town. Usually the lower values are the worst ones. Well, not necessarily, because outlaw towns are 12 and ruins are 2, so. Looks like rail mining and river are 5, 9, and 10, respectively. So they're a little bit more common. Town depth charts. So you have, for use during the town adventure, you have rooftop ambush, building fire, creeping darkness, blinding sun. These are when the doubles are rolled, so it's kind of like similar to the other charts when you're in the mines and stuff like that, or different areas. If you roll doubles, when you're rolling for darkness, bad things can happen. Screaming in the distance, and a line is drawn. So I think a line is drawn is a good one, probably. Yeah, you heal D6 wounds, insanity, and recover a grit. So similar type stuff. All right, so I think that's it, because if you look inside the box here, that's just there, the insert there. So definitely some cool things, I think, involved in this one. Adds a lot to the town visit. Makes it more exciting. And like anything else, more is better, especially for Shadows of Brimstone. So this is the first of many expansions, which we'll be unboxing, and we just saw that the Tradera expansion became available at Flying Frog, so we might try to pick that up in the next couple of months or so, but we'll see. It's kind of low on our priority list now. We'd like to get it just to completely get all the expansions, but we'll probably hold off a little bit as we put a lot of money into this already and try to use some of the stuff that we have. All right, and one other thing, I guess I didn't go over the cards yet. Just noticed that. So we'll quickly run through these. So here are the different types of gangs, infamous outlaw gangs. Looks like you have 3, 4, 5 of those. So you have your, I'm not going to read them, but you have your Hitchcock gang. Look at these if you like. You have your Fallen Angels. The different traits. El Talon's Desperados. So you get a little more experience there. Death Dealers. Brimstone Devils. A lot of experience for these guys. And that's it. And then you have some more gear cards. 7 gear cards, it looks like. So you have the Eastern Potion, gain 2 potion tokens. Lantern Oil, gain 2 Lantern Oil tokens. Rare Spices, gain 2 spice tokens. Exotic Herbs, gain a exotic herb token. Tequila Bottle, gain 1 tequila token. Fine Cigar, gain 1 fine cigar token. Throwing Hatchets, gain 2 throwing hatchet tokens. And there you go. And then you have your daily events. We did get a daily event pack. Not sure if these are the same. It's probably different, I imagine. But these are just some different town events that can occur. Just another day on the frontier. So that's basically the no effect ones. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. High noon. Market price is up. Market price is down. Wide open skies. Heavy rain. Traveling in the tonic wagon. Traveling tonic wagon. Mob riot. Persecution. Wounded soldiers. We found something. Hanging. Strange lights overhead. And these are just another day. So yep. So these are different daily town events that can occur. And then you have your threats for the bandits. Low, medium, and high. So you have your low ones, which are, looks like 3 low ones, which are Paradise Bandits, and D3 Infamous Bandits, and then something about a gang. And then you have your medium ones, which are 1, 2, 3 of those. 6 bandits, and a Paradise Bandits, plus that same thing with the gang. And then you have your high threats. So, yeah, just low, medium, and high, no epic. 6 bandits and 1 low threat card. 6 bandits, 1 low threat card, and 6 infamous bandits. And so infamous bandits, and then, oh, so of a certain gang, I think they are. Okay, so that's why they're a little higher. Cool. And then you have some wanted posters. Most wanted. Looks like you have 3 of those wanted posters, so you can take a look at that if you like. You can read that. There you go. It should be readable now. Pause it if you like. And then you have your, just describe the new item. So the hatchet token. Discard to throw a bone hat. A free attack. So you get a strength of +3. The range is strength +3. Shots are 1 and you get +2 damage to it. Although there is a range attack. Melee to hit per roll for that one, okay? And the back of that one is the tequila token. What it does, discard to heal 2d6 sanity damage. Fine cigar token, discard to gain armor 3+ until the end of the adventure, into the turn, sorry. Side bag tokens, hatchet token, it's the same thing. Those are just spice token, heal to add I can't even read that. D3 damage to a single hit. You also take 1 wound, ignoring defense. Potion token. Discard to add +2 to your skill agility. No, to use your skill agility, lore, etc. until the end of the turn. Oh, discard to add +2 to either one to one of your skills, agility, lore, etc. So 2 of those. And then the backs here are the exotic derbs. Discard to do D3 to remove D3 corruption points. That's good. Lantern oil token. Discard to reroll one of the dice for hold back the darkness roll. That's cool. Because normally you can't do that. So a couple of those, and then here's some what the shootout tokens do. And then more instruction on that. And then more hatchet stuff. So the hatchet ones again. So cool. I think that's it. So a good amount of stuff. Definitely, I think, expansion that's worth getting. So all right. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming. Merry Christmas to all. And we'll see you in the next Shadows of Brimstone board game unboxing. So like I said, we have a lot of expansions and a whole bunch of enemies and heroes to unveil, unbox, and hopefully eventually get to some gameplay. So take care, God bless, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.